The story begins with us seeing a girl named Fang Yu, who is China's best female MMA fighter. She had only recently started playing official matches, but she made herself so strong that she hasn't lost a single match yet. Her record remains unbeatable. In Macau, her fight was going on with Fang, who was also a skilled fighter, but Fang Yu easily defeats her. This show was being telecast live everywhere. There was a sensation in the media, and Fang Yu's popularity increased significantly, but Fang Yu is still not happy. Standing in the ring, she was only thinking about her past. Her grandfather was a very wealthy businessman who did not want Fang Yu to become a fighter. Instead, he believed she should advance the family business. Since childhood, she was expected to handle the family business, but she still chose to become a fighter against his wishes. Because of this, her grandfather was very disappointed. Now we see a boy named Ming Tian, who lives in Macau with his two younger siblings. Their father was no longer in this world, and their mother had also left them. That's why the responsibility for both children rests on Ming Tian. Ming's younger brother is watching MMA fights on TV. Fang Yu is his favorite fighter, and he wants to be like her. He tells his brother that Fang Yu's round kick was amazing, and she is also known as the Queen. But Ming Tian scolds him and tells him to get ready for school. Ming Tian works at a local restaurant to earn money. He had to leave college to raise his siblings. He used to do all the small jobs at the restaurant as well as food delivery, but he wanted to rejoin college with a good scholarship. The restaurant owner gives him an order to deliver food to a martial arts master. The place was 20 minutes away from there, but according to their rule, the food had to be delivered before 15 minutes. No one else could do this work except Ming Tian, and here we get to see his excellent sense of direction. He had memorized every street in the city well. He knew how quickly he could reach by which shortcut. As he was passing through a street, an old lady's foot cart became unbalanced. As she was gathering her fallen fruits, Ming Tian helps her, but then the cart starts rolling rapidly. The MMA fighter Fang Yu was also passing by. Ming Tian asks her to handle the cart, but to stop the cart, she kicks it. Instead of helping, the cart breaks, and all the fruits are ruined. The old lady gets very angry. When she starts speaking ill of Fang Yu hands her a lot of money. The old lady says that money cannot buy everything, but Fang Yu doesn't pay attention to her words. Ming Tian was also quite angry at her behavior, but what could he do? Fang Yu goes to meet her old martial arts teacher, who is cleaning outside. She asks for his help, saying, "My family is pressuring me to leave martial arts and join the family business, and I want you to decide for me what I should do." But he clearly refuses and says, "You have to make the decisions of your life yourself." Just then, Ming Tian arrives there, and it turns out that the teacher had ordered the food. They both look at each other, but without saying anything, they go their separate ways. When Ming Tian is returning, he receives an email from college offering him a 70% scholarship, but the college was in Shenzhen City. He is confused about whether to go for his education or stay in Macau because of his siblings. He couldn't understand anything, so he comes to the wisdom fountain to make a wish by tossing a coin and asking fate to show him the way. He also remembers his past when his father first brought him to this fountain and told him that by throwing a coin here, we make a kind of vow to fulfill our dream, which can actually come true someday. At the same time, Fang Yu also came to the other side of the fountain to make a wish to fulfill her dream. She decides to continue her fighting career, whereas Ming Tian decides to move to another state, and both toss the coin simultaneously. Ming Tian's boss is a very kind person. He treats him to a grand dinner before he leaves. He also tells him that he has a friend at the KFC in Shenzhen City, where he has talked about a job for him. He will also get a house to live in. Ming Tian was happy with this and thanks him. Then we see that Ming Tian shifts to Shenzhen City with his siblings. Although the house was old, its renovation was done very well. Both children are very happy to come there. Seeing this, Ming Tian also becomes happy, and as a decoration, he keeps a childhood photo of himself, in which we learn that he was also very fond of boxing, but after his father passed away, he quit boxing. Now he starts working at KFC, where he is also given the job of a delivery boy. Now he drops off his siblings at middle school too, but he sees that he is late for college. He takes a shortcut and quickly reaches college. It was Zhengji College, famous as the best sports college in all of China, where only girls used to study. But this year, 10 boys were given admission here. Ming Tian was one of those boys. Ming Tian only saw girls all around him. He felt very strange being the only boy among hundreds of girls in the college. Suddenly, he is about to collide with a girl named Xiao Mi, but he narrowly escapes. Ming Tian apologizes to her and thinks she is a boy, which makes him happy, and he tells her, "I thought I was the only boy here, but seeing you, I felt relieved." Xiao Mi was surprised. He thought she was a boy because of her short hair, so she puts on a small clip. Ming Tian is stunned. Xiao Mi tells him, "I'll remember your name," and skates away. Now we are shown the college master, Mr. Wang, and the headmaster. Mr. Wang is quite worried. He tells the headmaster that initially 10 boys took admission to their college, but after coming to the college campus, everyone requested a transfer after seeing the girls. Now only Ming Tian is left. The headmaster is also worried, but he says, "You must think of a method so that Ming Tian remains happy in our college. No matter what, he should not leave our college." He further explains that in the 42 2-year history of Zhengji University, they always wanted to train strong girls, which is why their students have fought world-class level combat fights. They have also won 74 citizen awards and 8 national awards. But we have always overlooked one fact. All girls will also get married later, so they need to learn to live in harmony with their life partners. That is why they wanted boys to be in this college, so that the girls could learn to socialize with them. In this school, the focus is more on martial arts and other activities than on studies. And now, the headmaster sends a message to all the students to bring Ming Tian to the principal's office. All the girls become very happy. They surround Ming Tian. All wanted to take him with them because of his handsome look. Everyone was crazy about him. They blocked his way and offer help, but Ming Tian didn't need their help. Just then, a girl named Song enters and tells all the girls to stay away from Ming Tian. She herself wanted to take Ming Tian to the headmaster, but Xiaomi also goes there, puts her small clip back on, and tells Ming Tian, "I will take you to the headmaster myself." So Song says, "Why are you in such a hurry? Did you even look at yourself? You look exactly like a macho girl," which makes Xiaomi angry, and they both start fighting. Ming Tian didn't want to get caught in their mess, so he pretends that the headmaster has arrived, and he escapes to the ground outside. But there, he sees Feng Yu. He recognizes her at first sight. This is the same rude girl. But she doesn't recognize him and starts to leave. Then her bag accidentally hits Ming Tian, and his hand gets a cut. Feng Yu gives him money and tells him to get treated. Ming Tian gets angry seeing her arrogance. He says, "It would have been better if you said sorry instead of giving me money," and he throws the money away. But for Feng Yu, money was greater than apologizing, and she says saying sorry doesn't do anything. This world runs on money, and she starts to leave. But Ming Tian calls her a monster. Hearing this, Feng Yu gets very angry. She starts to punch him, but she stops herself and walks away. But now she was feeling very bad. In a flashback, we are shown that day in Macau, when the old lady's cart was rolling down. A little girl had come in front of it. To save her, Feng Yu had kicked the cart. Her intention was good, but Ming Tian and the old lady couldn't understand this. In the classroom, Ming Tian sits among the girls and studies with concentration. The girls were staring at him, but as soon as Ming Tian looks at them, all the girls turn their faces away. He doesn't understand whether they were all looking at him or if it was just his illusion. Now we are shown a noodle restaurant where a boy named San Hao used to help his mother run the restaurant. 2 boys come there and create a scene, calling their noodles bad. San Hao's mom didn't want to fight, so everyone was stopping them from fighting. San Hao tells those boys, "If you want to fight, we can settle this fight outside someday." The 2 boys start to leave, but they kick a puppy present there. San Hao gets very angry. He was very attached to animals, and whenever someone hurt animals, he couldn't control his anger. His mother also knew this, so she understood that both of them were about to get beaten up. The next moment, San Hao stepped forward to attack them. Meanwhile, we see Xiaomi and Feng Yu practicing in the boxing club. They are very good friends, and both like boxing very much. Feng Yu looked quite disturbed, so Xiaomi understands that something is bothering her inside. She asks her the reason for her trouble. Feng Yu tells her, "I had a fight with Ming Tian, and he was calling me a monster. Do I really look like a monster?" Xiaomi was about to laugh, but she stops and explains to her, "You shouldn't pay so much attention to Ming Tian's words." Now the class starts. All the girls wanted to know about Ming Tian. That's why the teacher calls Ming Tian forward and asks him to tell them about himself. But Ming Tian had nothing special to tell about himself, so he just tells his name. At night, Feng Yu sits in her room, thinking about Ming Tian, and now we are shown a scene from her childhood. When she was little, her parents didn't treat her like a girl. They always wanted a boy. That's why Feng Yu was raised like a boy. She couldn't grow her hair, nor was she ever allowed to wear girls' clothes. After her younger brother was born, her parents gave her the freedom to live like a girl. Happy, Feng Yu bought the same dress she wanted to buy from the mall before and surprised her classmates with a gift, but everyone called her a demon. Everyone else also started teasing her by calling her a monster, due to which she is still troubled by her gender today. Meanwhile, Ming Tian is completing his college work. Then, his brother Ming, while sleeping, starts punching. Ming Tian laughs, seeing his innocence. Then he realizes that his brother considers Feng Yu his idol, the one he had a fight with. He feels that Feng Yu's eyes are exactly like his mother's. That's why he gets annoyed just by looking at her. And he also remembers the day when his father had drunk a lot of alcohol. He was bringing him home, and on the same day, his mother had left home. In college, Ming Tian is unable to concentrate on his studies because of the girls. The headmaster and Mr. Wang were happy that he had not transferred yet, but Ming Tian was disturbed. He was planning to move to another college. The specialty of this college is the clubs created here, where students used to hone their talents, and all the freshmen who took new admissions are given a free hand to tour the clubs and choose them. Ming Tian was looking at all the clubs carefully. When he sees Feng Yu fighting in the boxing club, he realizes that perhaps the same old master whom he had gone to deliver food to must have trained her. Song also wanted Ming Tian to join her club, and she shows him her power, which leaves Ming Tian shocked. But Xiaomi also wanted to take him to her club, which made them both start fighting again. Frustrated, Ming Tian chooses the swimming club. He starts diving into the pool, but there are fish there. It turns out that the club has been shut down, and the pool has been turned into an ecological pond. Seeing this, Ming Tian gets upset and makes a firm decision to transfer. Mr. Wang tries to stop him, but when he doesn't agree, he says transfer is easy. You just have to fill out the form and put it in the official file box. Ming Tian also thinks it's going to be quite easy. As soon as he goes to submit the form, a karate girl from the graduates starts to stop him. Ming Tian starts fighting them, but gets badly beaten up. He complains to Mr. Wang, "You sent 5 girls to stop me. Isn't this wrong?" Mr. Wang says, "I know you are like a superstar on whom everyone is focused, and I don't want you to leave our college." And now he gives him a special offer. "You don't need to pay your college fees this year. Instead, I will extend the time limit to 30 years, which will remain as a loan repayment with no interest." Ming Tian likes this offer very much because he will complete his studies for free with it. But Mr. Wang asks him to keep this a secret. One day, he accidentally goes into the women's washroom. Feng Yu was bathing there. She thinks some girl has come there, so she asks her for a towel. Ming Tian doesn't understand anything. He picks up her clothes and gives them to her, but she understands that it is Ming Tian and kicks him far away. Just then, Xiaomi also comes inside and misunderstands the situation. Both of them simultaneously tell her, "There's nothing going on between us," and Ming Tian goes outside. Now we are shown the canteen scene. Xiaomi had gone to get ice cream with Feng Yu, but there too, Xiaomi gets into a fight with Song because both wanted strawberry ice cream. On the other side, Ming Tian was going to deliver food. Then he sees 2 bully boys dragging a boy. Ming Tian feels something is wrong, so he saves that child, but gets trapped himself. They catch him, bring him to the field, and start threatening him. Feng Yu had seen them, and she went there with her friends. And now a wonderful fight breaks out between the girls and the boys. A boy was moving to hit Song from behind. Here, Ming Tian kicks a ball and saves her. Song is very happy with this. Now he thanks all of them for the help and makes friends with them. Now he feels that this college is not that bad, and he decides to study in this college for the next 4 years. Mr. Wang is also happy with this decision. With this, the story ends here. If you enjoy the video, please like and subscribe the channel for more upcoming stories.